performance. Performance is essentially meeting meeting organizational objectives. Now, to do so, it's better to ask employees on what their perspective is on various variables, and then having their managers say that their employees provide quality, speed, and accuracy. It was very difficult to do such a survey in Kuwait, to ask the employee and his manager, so to find at the end if yes, performance is improving. We had to rely on self-assessment. Therefore, I relied on dimensions that I can ask employees on for them to assess themselves. So I couldn't ask them about if they're speedy or not, if they provide high quality or not. I had to limit my research to dimensions that they can really assess, such as commitment, team spirit, absenteeism, and intent to turnover, and fifth dimension, which I don't remember at the moment. So that was, though literature has shown that job performance can be depicted using these dimensions, I couldn't ask more critical questions, more about the dimensions of accuracy, speed, and quality. That was a limitation.
Obstacles. The main obstacle is people asking about obstacles. That's the main obstacle that we have. There was really no obstacles. I mean, it's all in the mindset. The main problem that we went through is convincing top management to buy in and to that improvement methodology. It's a big change, and there would be resistance, but if you get the buy-in of top management, it's smooth sailing from that. There was no obstacles in identifying opportunities. You know, there is plenty of opportunities for this anyway. There was no obstacles in identifying the right people to work on the projects and bring the savings and improvement. We have right people in almost every sector. I would say the only obstacle is just to take the first step and decide to do it. Once we've done that, it was smooth sailing from there.
Thank you. The main obstacle we faced in creating a culture for benchmarking was that people wanted to learn but did not want to share. They all wanted data on other companies but were not willing to part with their own, and that was like playing poker. So what we did was first get the senior management engaged on neutral ground in round tables where you do face-to-face sharing and learning. The emphasis was on what are you willing to share first, and then let's collectively learn. Once they overcame that barrier, and to cite an example, we chose our first one on a clause from the Baldrige model, which is leadership systems. The term used leadership systems. None of us know what leadership systems are. Each of us has some perception. So are we willing to share our perceptions on leadership systems and improve our understanding of the subject? Once that barrier was broken, and we used all CEOs only for this kind of a round table, thereafter it was a little more easier to bring them into the fold of benchmarking. That was our big stumbling block.
I would say that the obstacles in searching content in the internet is there are a lot of bad content now. It's increasing. I would say it's like the noise, a lot of noise, a lot of unreliable information now in the internet. So on the free domain, on the free websites, that is increasing, and you need to practice or to develop better research skills. Otherwise, the other option is to stick with the paid like PPIR and other websites to be safe. At least there's someone behind reviewing the content, making sure that this is the correct things that we should use. But I would say this, this is the issue.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the answer. Any other question, please? Yes. Mike? You took a break.
I'd like to thank I'd like to thank the gentlemen for their wonderful presentation today. Really, the past 2 days I have learned a lot about the impact of benchmarking. And I think really it has good relevance. In fact, it's really a major factor in performance management. Being from performance management at KBC, I really now think benchmarking should be a factor in really driving performance. So my question really here, thank you. So my question here, it seems to me that the process of benchmarking, it requires a dedicated person to take the full benefit out of it. And out of the busy styles that the employees in any organization, do you see that there is a good idea of forming a dedicated group for benchmarking in any organization? That's one question. And I have a specific question to Mr. Ibrahim. You have done an excellent analysis. However, I'd like to comment in a factor that your study excluded the nationalities. And you know, Kuwait now is moving into privatization and also increasing the share of the private sector in the Kuwaiti economy. And thinking of moving a lot of the employees to the private sector. So, you agree with me that it's a good idea to take into consideration the study of the nationalities, because now you'll be having more people going into the private sector from the public sector. For Mr. Arif, we've seen a shrink between the cost versus return on the Six Sigma. Can you explain what really have improved so that the difference between the cost and the benefit is really getting wider? And thank you so much.
With regard to nationality, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by excluded nationality. If you can explain this second, because one of the demographic questions I had was nationality, and I conducted the man-Whitney test on if nationality makes a difference in respondents' perspective regarding all of my variables with respect to nationality as a Kuwaiti nationality. If you can,
yeah, proportion between Kuwaitis and non-Kuwaitis was 25%.
Sure, that's my sample. Now, the private sector of Kuwait is 96% dominated by non-Kuwaitis. In 2009, 96% were non-Kuwaitis, 4% only were Kuwaitis, as per the information from the Central Statistical Office of the Planning Committee, it's called. The sample now having only 25% is sort of more Kuwaitis than actually in the public, a higher percentage. The man-Whitney test took in consideration the opinion of if nationality makes a difference. And it was found that it doesn't make a difference in the respondents' opinion about all of the variables but for job performance. It was found that non-Kuwaitis have seen themselves outperforming their Kuwaiti counterparts. I analyzed this and I found maybe, and I essentially pointed out to the Kuwaiti employees have might be different than job security perspective of non-Kuwaitis. And this increased job security that Kuwaitis have might, which, let's put it another way, job security questions which non-Kuwaitis have might push them to outperform their counterparts, especially in a crisis like this. Irrespective of their character, irrespective of their age, irrespective of the job situation, they'll try to work more to stay having their job. That's sort of my conclusion on nationality.
The costs of implementing a Six Sigma program is mainly the training cost, and the training cost is PIC is around $2,000 per project leader for the 3 weeks of training. So that's nothing compared to what we're saving. The main area where we incur cost is the time of the people. This is a fixed cost basically. We're taking their salary, we're assuming that he's spending 50% of his time on this improvement project. So while he's working on this project, half of his salary, 50% of his salary will be a cost. And that's how we calculated the costs of implementing the program. But overall, as you saw from the slide, the benefits is far, far greater than the investment we put into the program. That's about it. I believe the other question about whether benchmarking should be done by a group or by everybody. I have my opinion about it.
I'll tell you, I take the third question regarding of the, do we have a dedicated unit or something like this for doing benchmarking? The client which I work on when doing the business value metrics has one business excellence manager, for example, which out of his 8 objectives, he has to do a benchmarking as one of the objectives. It's not the matter, what the business excellence manager working with me has done is the business value metrics. Once we got the CEO involved in the matter and identified the area where he needs to work on, then it has been to the transfer to the concerned department, the customer relations department and the finance department, to start organizing and coordinating with companies to do the benchmarking. So I don't think so you need really a dedicated unit, but you need somebody to facilitate identifying the gaps. And then so to allow senior management to identify yes, where we need to work on and where we need to transfer over.
Do you need a center of excellence? For example, we will not
Do I need
a center of excellence within, I agree with you, okay, that's something that can be done by the department. But then a center of excellence for benchmarking will really provide direction. As you say, it's very structured.
Yes. I would recommend to do something. Some isolated body unit, somebody who can work between the host and the hosted organization, isn't it? It plays a big role. It plays a big role because there should be somebody in the middle who can give guarantee to the host organization and help the hosted organization. So somebody works in the middle that both people trust that they can work on. In some cases, for example, when we were doing these questions, I need to go to some people saying, your question was not right. Please, and I say for the host organization, you have the right not to answer this question, if you want. Some cases, people were saying, we prefer not to answer the question. In some cases, they were saying, no, we are fine, we will answer this question. So you have to have somebody who is both people trusted, somebody in the middle. That will help a lot, I believe.
Thank you, Ali. Unfortunately, we have time for just one more question, and it's a lady back there. Please.
مرحبا صوتها. سؤالي للأخ سوري بس ما حفظت الاسم الMBA. بس أول شيء استفسار إن المجموعة أو العينة في القطاع الحكومي واللي وصلت لها نتيجة ان الكويتي او الخارجية او غير الكويتي اكثر، وصلت ايضا لسبب انه والله جوب سكيورتي. اولا نحب نعرف على اي ليفل من الموظفين اللي عملت دراستك عليها في القطاع الحكومي، هل خلط مدير الاداره مع رئيس قسم مع سكرتاريه ام كان ليفل معين؟ هذا السؤال.